the celebration that took place all across Twitter and the rest of the online community with the word that Major League Baseball umpire Angel Hernandez was retiring effective immediately yesterday. He may have been the most disliked official of my lifetime. I mean, you know, in the NBA, you sort of know some of the officials' names. In football, you know the referees, you know, a few of the ones who become famous. And baseball, you generally tend to know a lot of the umpires pretty well. I don't think there has ever been a more universally disrespected or unrespected umpire in baseball history than Angel Hernandez.
I think you're right. The face of baseball has now retired. Angel Hernandez, who...
Now we can go about trying to define what a strike is. The best thing was yesterday to watch as people were just posting one after another pitches that were 6, 7, 8 inches outside that he called a strike, ringing people up on the most ridiculous. He lived to call you out on strikes on a pitch that wasn't close more than anybody.
Yeah, electronics have not been kind to Angel Hernandez, who somehow managed to have a 3-decade-long career as an umpire despite being objectively terrible at the job. Angel Hernandez, when they decide to put the automatic ball strike in Major League Baseball, Angel Hernandez is going to be the single biggest reason why.
They should call it the Angel Machine
or
something like that.
They should name it after him. He should throw the first pitch out the first game in which they use it. Yeah. He was awful. And the thing that
and someone should call it a strike, even though it doesn't come anywhere near the plate.
And now we have a way, even publicly, to measure these things. And by any standard of measure, he was one of the worst. It's not just Twitter clips. It's the fact that he was genuinely the worst. And the thing that I hated the most about the discourse surrounding Angel Hernandez is that it always took away from the players. You know, when you go to a baseball game, you don't care who's umpiring it, but somehow, some way, Angel Hernandez seemingly always managed to find a way to make the game about him. And that's what baseball needs to obviously run away from as fast as it can.
I'll take it a step farther. He had no sense of humor about it, which is to say, like in the old days when Earl Weaver would come out of the dugout and be yelling at umps, like there was a give and take to it. Like Angel Hernandez was not to be questioned.
He just took.
Like that was it. He just gave. He just gave. Like he would make like 4 terrible calls in a row, and the second someone looked at him funny, he would throw them out. It really was. It was just like I don't want to. Well, yeah, I do. I mean, I want to call it what it was. He was terrible at that job.
He was.
And the celebration was remarkable to watch yesterday all across social media.